By the way, Ench is playing 3, and MJZ on the Viper is playing position 5.
What?
I've just realised what's going on. I saw Frank on the Ench, and I was like, hang on a second. Leo Styles playing Quap, so who's playing the... Oh, okay. But he is laning against the Timber, right? So, I don't know, maybe this is the answer. Get this magic damage in nice and early. He has a Sage's Mask as well to try and keep his mana topped up in the lane.
Showing off the battle pass numbers. Look at that. Chris Lock 1592, and then you've got Matthew at 1255.
MJZ with the short 7, then just says sorry afterwards.
I don't compare to you guys.
Both supports on Beastcoast starting with boots. Love it.
30 seconds to battle.
Timbersaw with 9 tangos, by the way. He's going to get slightly run down by the Viper here.
And he
gonna
took
have to level
chain
chain.
level 1, yeah. Just to get out. Which is a build. You know, I've seen Timbersaw builds of like Timber Chain and Whirling Death, foregoing reactive armor, maybe just 1 level. I don't know if you can get away with that here.
Up against the lane in the Viper, it's probably not an awful choice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really... Oh, I really want to take part in this, dude. Come on, what am I...
On Druid, right there, got him. Weaver, right
Where
there,
is it?
got him.
I mean, I literally can't, I can't see what you're seeing.
Middle second row bottom, and then right above him is the Weaver, and then Witch Doctor is right there at the top middle.
Yeah, top middle.
Got him.
You could have just been like, yep, found them all 3, and I'd have been like, wow, Beacon, that was really good. I'm really impressed.
I guess I could have been, yeah. You're not wrong.
I mean, Stream would be able to tell, but I don't want you scamming me, you know?
If they can even see my mouse pointing. I know sometimes mouse doesn't show up on stream. Void is reconnected. But Void Spirit, there he is. He's reconnected. I was really hoping we get a second round, but apparently everybody's vision is not good because they have not found the Witch Doctor at the top middle.
Never mind. That was the worst hide-and-seek game I've ever seen.
Very depressing. They finally give us something to do on the pause screen and nobody wants to take part.
Imagine being a child playing hide-and-seek and just not getting found. What do you do? Are you
I
morally obligated to have to hide there until somebody finds you?
So, one time, I was at Disney.
Oh, God.
And we're at, I believe, MGM, whatever one, or Magic Kingdom, whatever one has the Tower Terror in there. But they also had a playground for kids. It was the Bugs Life playground. At least that's what I think it was. I was very young at the time. Well, I played hide and seek with my brother. He never found me. I had a panic attack, and I'm just in one of the leaves, just crying. They're never gonna find me. I'm in Disney forever. I thought I was gonna be in Disney forever.
Why is that so bad?
Well, it was a
What's wrong with
decent
Disney?
thought at first, and then you're like, but I'm never gonna see anybody ever again.
The spotlight, by the way, Whisper is just getting run down by this Viper. Moose has tried to creep cut here, and MJZ...
That is a lot of damage from
Remnant.
Timber Chain.
They missed the Remnant, and Timber Chain doesn't work on heroes. What is he doing? What?
I don't understand, because I think Moose might just be dead. The question is he giving up first blood or a second kill, and it ends up being the second kill.
Just watch from Whisper. He's not playing Pudge.
Oh dear.
What? I'm so confused.
It worked. They got first blood.
They did. I don't think it was because of the timber change, though. I
By
can
the
tell
way-
you, it definitely wasn't because of the timber change.
I also want to just point out, because we were talking about how it's the Viper 5, potentially. Yeah, it looks like a Viper 5 frame for them. It's a Legion mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, we talked about that in the draft, though. It's okay up against the Queen of Pain, right? But that was from Moose. Like, he saw that Queen of Pain pick, and he's like, yeah, I'll just pick Legion. This is fine. So it's obviously something that they feel like is really strong.
Whisper. Now he goes into the reactive armor.
Yeah, but MJZ does get the pull-off on the Viper. I love that the Viper position 5 is the one that has the most disgusting set, though.
God,
of course he
ugly.
does.
It's bad. It's not ugly. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't want to be mean to the creator of said set. Not my style.
But like I said, it's funky. Yeah, sure, but...
Whisper is definitely not having the best of times at the moment.
Oh. Schofield just loses a quarter of his HP to an impetus. Good stuff.
And that's the difference between, the support Enchantress and the offlane Enchantress. Now you're heavy into the impetus. You've actually skipped level 3. Well, you skipped level 2 skilling something, and you've just got 2 in an impetus right now.
This Viper really needs level 3. The level 2 poison attack feels so much better. It effectively doubles in damage, so it's definitely worth taking. And unfortunately, because the Timber now has level 3, because Moose hasn't really been sapping any XP on this Void Spirit, he's going to be a lot more difficult to deal with in the laning stage now. But, the thing with this Viper 5 is that it's always going to have the break mechanic at all points in the game, right? Which is the big thing about it.
Oof. You can just see the extra damage coming in, though, but it is not a good feel for Whisper. You think he might be able to do some more, but look at how much he's just being pushed back. And he is going through this mana pretty quickly, though. It's not cheap to be throwing poison attack, especially when you're the 5 priority in terms of farm.
If he's playing Viper 5, he's not going to be spending his gold on anything else anyway other than mana regen, so I think it's fine.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Tomato up here, Schofield, both sitting a little bit under half health. It's the impetus shots that have really been felt. And level 4, so now Enchantress does go 1 into the Nature's Attendance, 1 into the Enchant. But the damage on Schofield, he does end up dead, and then an impetus shot on a Tomato. That is not... that doesn't not hurt. That's for sure.
So that doesn't not hurt.
Yeah.
You double negatives.
Double negatives. We're coming in with the double negatives. Ooh. Okay. All right. The duel's there anyway.
Okay. They get him.
And you got the kill on the duel. It was cool with the illusion to avoid the remnant, but now Whisper gets the kill on MJZ. Frank ends up dead. And Whisper traded where MJZ gets the kill.
Early stage is going a lot better than last game, though, for Beastcoast. It's still relatively even overall, but I don't know, this...
I don't want to be that guy. But I think anything would have been better than last game.
Yeah, okay. I can appreciate that.
Nothing against Beastcoast. Just that was a hard game for them to be in.
It just didn't work.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Just about to hit that level 5. Get that 3rd level in impetus every 2 seconds. Although this time Faceless Void has gone 3 levels in the time walk, so only on cooldown for every 12 seconds.
They might try and get the Void here.
Oh, impetus!
Yeah.
Jeez, just the fissure. He let himself get too low. I wanted to look over at Moo's dying, but yeah, once you had said that they got the fissure. Jesus.
I'm here for you, dude. Don't worry. This troll is getting absolute free farm in the bot lane, it has to be said. Timber's doing okay, but he's getting levels, but this troll is having a wonderful time. He's almost level 6 here as well, so with the Viper having break at level 4, if they can get an ensnare chance and then he pops battle trance, Timber could be in real trouble.
Did he tickle? Alright, he's finally got a level another.
Oh, he cut the tree!
Oh, great job by MNZ to cut the tree with the Quelling Blade. It'll keep him close, but not long enough to get that kill.
I always appreciate that play. That's it's so heads up. It looks really easy to do, but you have like a split second to think about it, right? Moose is coming up towards this top lane, by the way. Ench is about to hit level 6, but not quite there yet.
Dire's structures are fortified.
One creep off, and they're thinking about going in on a Matthew, but the Remnant doesn't land.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Using that time lock like that, it just puts Tomato in such a harsh spot. It's only a 2-second cooldown on Impetus. Like, you're going to be chunked quite a bit. Timbersaw not exactly having the funnest of lanes, but now Chris Luck is here. Throws down the Nether Toxin for the break. The duel comes in. They do get the victory. MNZ tries to help MJZ. A couple of names that really do make it difficult to roll those off the tongue. $1K lead right now for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, going okay. I mean, this Legion getting two dual wins already feels pretty good. You know, you hit level 6, you instantly get a dual win on the Queen of Pain. Find another one as well. Start stacking up that damage nice and early.
This is not fun. And top
Top lane. I mean, this Enchantress is really going to hurt now, right? Like, she's just going to be constantly throwing these impetuses out. It's almost about to hit level 7 as well, so the damage only going to get bigger.
And then,
Whisper.
Jeez, Leo Style coming in with the Sonic Wave. I'm surprised he went under the tower for that, but Sonic Wave comes in, and I missed that kill. I didn't think they would dive like that, but I guess it's easy to come in, use the Sonic Wave, know that you can get the kill and back away.
I have to say, by the way, it's a really good diffuser game on the Troll, so I'm glad MNZ's building it. Like, if you can just get this Timbersaw or the Void low mana, so he can't jump away. It's really good against the Legion as well. Like, Void Spirit can't do anything if he gets low mana. And it's now a 2k lead for Thunder Predator. I said Timbersaw was doing well for levels, by the way, and I specifically said levels because if you change the net worth, I don't know if you have yet already, he is not having a good time.
It's definitely not going that well. Fire Snap Cookie short of MJZ. He's got duel available, and this is going to be 3 for 3. So you are giving the Legion a lot of extra early duel damage, and you know, less than 10 minutes in, 30 duel damage. I think if I'm a Legion commander, I think I'm having a very, very good game.
They might try and take both outposts here on Beastcoast.
Look at the bottom.
More heroes coming over, though.
Press the attack, but there's the fissure. So Schofield, one more shot across the fissure. It won't matter. I'm not sure if Moose has gotten there in time, and now the Queen of Pain shows up. Blink. Just wants now the bounty room might just steal the back one. Over
there's an arcane rune that spawned top here as well, which should be could be really big.
Scream Totem, Dissimulate, and he's got Fissure, but he doesn't actually have the mana for it. So instead, Leo Style jumps in, and now they've got the duel onto the Earthshaker. Another duel victory, 10 minutes in, 40 duel damage. That is some of the most duel damage I think I've seen at this point in a game. And they might even get a +1
down here.
Yeah, MJZ, Chakram, Timber Chain,
wait for duel.
Another kill. Yeah, wait 32 seconds for duel.
Yeah. It's fine, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, Clutchluck's having a really great time here on the Legion, actually. The thing is as well... Oh, Whisper bot lane.
Sonic Wave bottom. But Leo Style, the Scream, he'll get the kill on the Whisper. Now he needs to run away from Chris Luck, but he's got some help from Matthew. Again, with this Arcane Rune, putting that Scream of Pain on a cooldown of 4.9 seconds. So another Scream hits onto Chris Luck. The catch is not really there, but Shadow Strike, press the attack, and free to leap.
Queen of Pain with the 044 build. When he gets an Arcane Rune, this guy's everywhere.
Chronosphere. Scatter Blast, and we'll use Mortimer's Kisses. Turning, though, has the Nature's Attendance at level 2. It's enough to stay alive and in the faces of both the Void as well as this Snapfire.
No
Frank
mana.
Now turns. No mana left for Schofield. The Impetus, you can feel the damage on that. MJZ running in with a level 3 on the Poison attack. But Tomato, does he really want to be here? Chronosphere gets used and, well, it doesn't turn into a kill. Still, though, Schofield able to walk it off.
I think it's a really difficult kill to get on the Snapfire unless you start getting the kisses through already, or if she doesn't have the heal popped before. But well played by Frank. And they have 3 cores that are all just farming really well at the moment on Thunder Predator. This Timbersaw's really the one that's kind of like fallen behind.
Yeah, and the thing about that from the Enchantress, it was Very smart from Frank. I don't know if you noticed. He stayed as close as possible to the Snapfire. Couldn't get hit by the Mortimer's Kisses.
Yeah. I mean, it's OS Frog range, but
Dire's top tower
unfortunately, yeah, cannot do it right in front of him, like you say.
are fortified.
Frank's going to be able to get this top tier 1 here as well, so open up a little bit more of the map. Matthew trying to desperately farm his blink in the mid lane as well. Might get gone on here. He has a lot of dual damage, remember.
Top tower has fallen.
So packs a little bit more of a punch than they might have potentially been thinking about.
Yeah, hitting for 168 currently.
They just really need to get this blink on Matthew now. They need to give him a lane to allow him to farm up. And it's probably going to end up being this bot lane, I think.
He's not terribly far from it, but you definitely want it quicker, sooner rather than later. They're trying to defend the tier 1 tower. Leo Style's been sitting bottom for quite some time. He's close into that Yules. They've got the scan, so no rotations are coming in. Leo Style's still with the blink, so it's definitely difficult to try and get a kill there. But Astral Step and the Remnant, MJZ dead over top. Chris Luck, I believe that's more dual damage for him. Yeah, 50 dual damage. And Leo Style's just sitting here. 3 heroes
Yeah,
come
they really
in.
wanna
They
try and
finally
fight.
bring down Matthew as well as Frank. They look over at Whisper. There's the Timber Chain with the Fissure. Scream. Leo Style a little bit short, but the Timber Chain again away. And Impetus doing a lot of damage. The Blink, the Sonic Wave, but they don't get the kill on a Whisper. The Scream is not enough, and they're not going to commit for this.
And Moose did
wanted
finish
it.
off the tower down in bot as well, so they even managed to pick that one up for themselves. I think Chris Luck's going to be an absolute menace this game on the Legion. 50 dual damage, like you say, like this is crazy high. Like he's effectively got so much more net worth because of this dual damage. Like if you consider, so let's look at like a broadsword, for example, right? Like, it costs 1,000, or maybe Claymore. It's probably a bit better. Like it's 1,400 gold for 21 damage, so he effectively has 2 of those on and a little bit more, right? So it's like an extra 2,000 net worth or so, maybe 3,000.
Well, it's 50 damage, right?
Yeah.
Double Claymore. Chrono. And Legion's actually stuck in it. They do have the Mortimer's Kisses, so Troll, he'll end up
Oh, he
dead.
didn't pop
And that's
Charm.
because Moves was able to get the Remnant down and lock him in even further. They finish off MJZ. They only lose Whisper so far, but the turnaround is coming. Echo Slam is in, and now Chris Luck, he ends up dead. Frank with a double kill. This Impetus damage is heavy. And they are still chasing this Snapfire.
Oh.
Gets off the Snapfire, or Fire Snap Cookie, excuse me, and will TP out, gets to the high ground and leaves.
Yeah, I think the big kill there is the Legion. I thought Troll could have popped Battle Trance there when he came out of the Chrono, but
He, I believe, was hit by the Aether Remnant. Because he was
Right,
taunted
okay.
still.
that makes more sense.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thank God at least one of us is watching.
You help me all the time. Not just one, it's 2 sets of eyes. 2 sets of eyes, and I still T-tours it up. There's your...
I'm in the spot lane, by the way. I mean,
Step
he
in
trying
Fusel.
to find Tomato, but
Is Quap going for the Orchid first again? No, it's actually Yule's into the Orchid. Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think the Yules is a lot better this game. Like when you're playing up against Legion as well, like if you can just throw him up in the air when he gets the jewel off, you need to try and keep the troll alive. That's the big thing here. Because he does have his diffusal blade now on M&Z, so his damage output is pretty high. If he can just start getting those hits off.
Yeah, but it does not compare to the Legion Commander who's hitting for 217. Picked up a broadsword, by the way, after we were speaking about him.
Are scattered.
It's really difficult for them to start fights on Thunder Predator until Earthshaker gets the blink. Because like this, what does Viper do? Like it's not a hero that just commits and has any catch, right? Like all 3 of their cores are like, yeah, they're difficult to deal with and they do a high amount of damage, but the catch is the big problem. You're playing against Void Spirit, Void, like Legion has to press the attack as well to be a little bit more of a pain.
Another pause.
I'm hiding that Whack-A Reaper before it even starts. Jeez.
I just mute it. You don't need to. You don't need
Oh, it
to
just
hide
doesn't
it if
matter.
it's muted. Or I can just do it. Yeah. Meepo.
Okay, I'm muting you as well.
Meepo.
That would make the cast really difficult.
You're just talking as I'm talking. Because you've got me muted. Is it deeper? Maple. Okay. Sure.
I love it when two people start playing the game and nobody else does, because you get the true 1v1.
I don't like that the chat goes into the game, though.
It's rubbish.
Now nobody's playing.
Boo.
Let's see. What are the neutral items around? I took a look at the items real quick. Keen Optic for Chris Luck. Helping that cast range out. Iron
That
Talon.
feels good.
Trusty Shovel for 5-position Viper. 2, 7, and 4, by the way.
I'm surprised they didn't give the shovel to the Quap.
Everybody else has died once. MNZ, meanwhile, or MJZ, Jesus.
Maybe they gave the shovel to the Viper instead of the
died
Quap because Viper's game is so boring and he has nothing else to do that shovel's the only thing keeping him going. It's like, guys, shovel's almost off cooldown.
Spirit Vessel for the Void Spirit. And you're going to love this. Can you guess what I'm
Okay.
going to tell you?
No.
Just scout around the heroes real quick. Scout around.
What is it? Oh,
what-
yeah. Okay, yeah, I see.
There
I finally see. Nice.
We're going to get it, boys. Snapfire Ag's first item. You know, that's... and the Philosopher's Stone. Easy, Ags. Come on,
I've
first
never
big
seen
item.
this Tranquil Soul Ring on the Snapfire before, but it actually looks like it'd be pretty good. Like,
Ooh.
bot lane.
Lane
Wow,
mail. Ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh no, Chris Luck, he might be in trouble here. If they potentially look for more, but they don't have any vision. Oh, they do have one on the high ground actually.
That is the second time the Illusion Rune has helped out this Queen of Pain. I just kind of missed it on the edge of the camera, but you could tell what happened by our little laughter. It was the Illusion getting dueled.
Schofield.
In trouble, found by both Leo Style and Matthew. This is all while they're just picking up an Aegis casually, no contest from the side of Beastcoast, who I don't even know if they knew what was going on.
Yeah, the DD troll going into the Enchantress tanking. That's an easy rush, especially with the medallion on edge.
Is he going Solar Crest? No, he's just medallion into the Dragonlance. Okay.
And yeah, I like that MSG's going back for this SMY now. Probably going to the Satanic next when you're playing up against this Legion. You want the status resistance. And they're going to start chipping away at this top tier 2 now. Unfortunately, gets glyphed.
Dire's top tower is
And he even gets the Dragon Scale on the troll actually as well. That's really good.
under attack.
If only Dragon Scale damage stacked, that'd be amazing.
Jeez.
And definitely balanced.
Yeah.
Dire's
No
top
max
tower
stacks.
is under attack.
MNZ just casually taking a tier 2 tower top. Vambrace picked up for the Queen of Pain.
Is under attack.
And there's the Alpha Wolf as well.
There it goes, yeah.
Dire's
I wasn't really seeing a lot of enchant being used by the Enchantress early on. And they took that tier 1 tower without something enchanted, and then, you know, now they've got the Alpha Wolf, so that'll fall for a couple more seconds until it gets fatally wounded.
Yeah, it's not an amazing enchant game though for like the spell. I mean it takes off press the attack, but apart from that, there's not really anything else to work with.
Yeah, and
I'm
you get it
interested
more and
to
more
see-
later in the game. The slow duration is going to be nice.
Also
if it
true.
sticks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean the slow's always okay, right? But there's nothing that makes me scream out that yeah, this is like an amazing reason to max enchant, especially when you're playing core as well. You nearly always go for 4-1-4.
Yeah, it's the sustain of the Nature's Attendants, not only for you, but your team. The impetus damage is, you can see how harshly it is felt by this Beast Coast squad.
Dude, this troll's so strong at the moment, especially with Aegis, right? Like they can't really run into him. Because
finishes
when you
off
have this
the
void on your
Joshua.
team, yeah, when you have this void like troll matchup, you really want to be using the chrono to bring down the troll at the start of the fight. But unfortunately, when he has Aegis, kind of throws that all out the window, right? And it means they're going to be able to just control up a lot of the map at the moment and just kind of do whatever they want while they have this Aegis.
Moose getting hit by 2 impetus shots for half his health. That's 2 free
Dire's
towers,
middle tower is under attack.
which I mean, that is pretty wild. Now press the attack on cooldown for 11 seconds. The blink away, and Chris Luck, able to escape, just eludes the Radiant side.
Yost?
Fine moves, though. Assimilate into the trees, trying to escape, but I saw that the Scream connects, and now the Astral Step still jumping around. He doesn't have a TP, so this is just going to be a long time until he finally gets found and killed. Eventually, his life will come to an end.
I hate Voice Spirit's such a crazy hero for mobility. I go back to my thing every time we cast a say, you just roll your head across the keyboard and it feels like you're halfway across the map.
You're doing something. No, they're just grabbing these towers. Look at this. I mean, they're uncontested, one after the other. And then, like you said, Satanic next.
Chris Lack's going to try and push mid here, but yeah, Leo's still quick to react. Like, they understand that they can't fight the troll. So, and both teams know this. So, Thunder Predator trying to take good advantage of it by just mowing down towers however they can while they have this Aegis, which is 100% the right play. He doesn't really want to hit. Oh, he did hit the creeps. I was going to say probably shouldn't be looking to on the troll because it loses all his attack speed. And what these kisses?
That's okay. I get it. It's a long-range cleanup of the creep wave, but at the same time, that's not just a 60-second cooldown or a 50-second cooldown that you're gonna have back, and then potentially the next fight.
I mean, that's your chrono damage.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. They might just look to go high ground here, honestly. I can try and force them back.
Yeah, they're again working with Aegis for only 36 seconds more though. So can they get something more done? They've already grabbed themselves 4 towers with this Aegis.
Okay, so they do force them back. Everyone except Tomato, who just carries on farming away. How's that SMY working towards the butterfly? Decent item choice, I think.
Leo Style did not go for the Orchid, by the way. Just going Lincolns.
Okay. I mean, it's good against the duel, right? But I'm surprised he didn't go for like a more DPS kind of build. I guess he just wants to be mobile, difficult to deal with, work towards that level 20, 25 talent as well. Aegis does expire though, so MNZ going to be a little bit more cautious now. I do worry that for Thunder Predator, this Void is getting, Tomato's getting a decent amount of farm. And yeah, they have the troll, like I said, the ensnare's really nice up against him, but I think Tomato definitely going to be the top dog in this game come to the late game.
See you later, nerds.
He's 2,500 back of the troll warlord though at the moment.
I would have really liked to have seen a halberd on this Timbersaw, to be honest.
I was thinking the same thing for like the Enchantress.
Like he's gone for Greaves. It's coming out on the courier now, right? But yeah, Enchantress Howard would be pretty good as well. But he's gone to Greaves first instead. Like, it's okay.
Ooh, Echo committed, and they're just trying to lock down Chris Luck. Now the Blade Mail is popped. They've got the Shadow Strike. Press the attack on cooldown for another 2 seconds. They're going to stay with him, the Totem. Keep him close while Press the attack does get used. Overwhelming odds. The duel comes in, but the damage... Chris Luck? You already used your Blade Mail. It was on cooldown.
That's a great line for that scenario. Great stuff.
Okay.
I don't really know what to say to that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to think that you were brave. Ambitious, brave. We'll give you some good adjectives on that one. By the way, not Satanic next, but a heart for the troll.
Oh. Interesting.
He swapped off the Satanic so far. He might go back. We never know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I feel like it's a really good Satanic game, but if he wants raw HP, why would you not build something like the Scardy instead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feels pretty good against the Legion and the Void.
They're going to go for this, and they've used the Chrono, but this is just for an Earthshaker that's without the Echo Slam. Duel also comes in, kills off MJZ. They've got a second. So a 1-2 there that does work in their favor. MNZ spotted by himself, but they don't have the lockdown anymore of the Duel or the Chronosphere.
Yeah, good fight though by Beastcoast. They know that the Queen of Pain isn't there because you out split pushing waves. So
Wait.
they know that if they bring everybody down, they have the numbers advantage, right?
They do have the numbers advantage. They get the
They want the-
4
they
and
want
the
the vo-
5 for Chrono in the duel, and I don't know if like why are you using the Chronosphere to get yourself a kill on just the Earthshaker? Your Earthshaker's already used the Echo Slam, and now he's not really like, yes, his fissure is important, his positioning is important, but they're not going to do anything while he's dead, and he's dead, up pretty quickly, and he'll have Echo Slam soon.
At the same time, right, we talked about how important the Shaker is for Thunder Predator. Like, he is their catch. So if he dies and they think there's going to be a big fight breaking out afterwards, he's the target to kill it first every single time.
Yeah.
But he's the guy you want to be focusing, even if he doesn't have Echo. Okay. Oh, they got the Ensnare on the Void Spirit. Oh, that's really unfortunate for Moose. First hit, Ensnare.
That's a moment where you look at the percentages and you go, really? Mortimer's Kisses again. You don't have Chrono, so you're free to just let him rip, but now the Yules, that'll stop that, put an end to it. Keep the Catapult alive, and they've got themselves the help of the Wild Wing Ripper to continue moving in. They're looking for the duel in the back, but Battle Trance, so he gets the trance. He'll end up surviving for now. MNZ continuing on. The Fire Snap Cookie, though, brings Crystal back towards the fight. Impetus does some damage onto the Legion Commander. They get the kill on MNZ. They'll take out Leo Style. They lose Whisper, so the 1, 2, and 5 are gone on Thunder Predator. Even without the Chronosphere, that ended up being a very good fight for them. No Echo Slam in that, though.
Look how close his troll is to the Satanic, right? Like, imagine if they had just waited until he had that. It's like 800 gold off. The fight's completely different there. Unfortunately, like, instead of being able to pop the Satanic, he ends up popping the Battle Trance instead for the duel, which is great, but you're fighting into the Blade Mail, so as much as you're healing, you're also losing the damage. You're losing HP, sorry, as much as you're gaining.
So now Void is caught up to the Troll's net worth. He's also going for a Satanic, but finishes off the Butterfly.
Chrysalix into the pit.
17 seconds though for Leo Style. I don't know if it's that easy of a Roche to get. 86 dual damage, which I will say when you have 50 dual damage in the first 10 minutes, it feels kind of underwhelming when the next 17 is only 36.
Oh, Frank. There you are. And with the Snapfire Dead, I think this is them saying, I think we can go into the Roche now, guys, right? Like, they have the Frost Creep as well to keep the Ench, tanky for the Roche. I'm surprised they're at least not trying to force the buyback. Troll has Satanic now, right? It's coming out on the courier. And Schofield is going to buy back.
Yeah,
they scanned just as he buy back, so... I don't know if he would have bought back there if they'd have scanned just a second before and checked if the Roche was actually up or, like, being done. Orb of Destruction for the Void.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So Smoke, I think they definitely need a fight here if they can get the kill onto the Snapfire or something more. Chronosphere is up, so it's certainly tough to make sure that you're going into this Roche pit in a confined area like that, thinking things will be amazing, especially with Snapfire back in.
They want to try and force a pick-off here on Thunder Predator and instantly move into the Roche afterwards. I mean, if they can get Schofield here, this will be massive, because he has no buyback now on the Snapfire. And but the thing is, Beastcoast know, because this mid lane was pushing in and nobody was dealing with it. So it's like, well, they're probably smoked then. Like, we just hold our high ground with the vision advantage that we have.
The illusion on illusion fight going on. Thanks to the enchant
I don't think
of
either
Frank.
of them die.
Oh my god.
Make
What is
love,
yours
not
is
war.
now mine.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
we're coming into about the 30-minute mark. You still have Troll top the net worth. He's starting to gain a little bit of space again onto this Faceless Void. Level 20s are coming in. Troll, though, only level 17. That's 3 levels behind the Void.
Dude,
That's a
MJC
big, shocking.
Just see Viper dig. It's the only thing you need to be doing at the moment.
Passive shovel.
Dude, dig. Come on. Don't like calling people out, but shovel, shovel efficiency very important. Since nobody
Spirit.
buys Midas anymore.
Ooh,
There you go.
500 gold for that Snapfire Ags. Now into
getting
Roche. And he did finish off the Solar Crest. I know he wanted the pipe, but he ends up going to the Solar Crest instead.
They have no vision in the pit at the moment on Beastcoast.
They do. They use Mortimer's Kisses early again, and that's a little bit of that extra damage that you would have had for the Chronosphere. MNZ kind of shakes that off. Again, he's working with the
Smoke.
Satanic as well as the Trance, but Chris Luck looking to make his way in. Sentry Ward is placed down. They know that they have that vision. They'll look for the duel. They'll get it out onto this Enchantress. Sonic Wave pushes them away. That might keep him alive long enough, but no. Frank, he ends up dead. They'll get the Echo Slam. That's going to be a big one. They look over at this Void, who throws the Chronosphere in with the Battle Trance being used by this Troll. Matthew also dead. Tomato doing some work, and Troll's in trouble. He'll pop the Satanic. He goes after Schofield. That's one looking for more. Chris Luck's damage is very much felt. So is Tomato's, but MNZ surviving for now. They've got themselves the 8th Remnant down to lock him up. They'll get the kill on MNZ. 4 heroes gone as MJZ hits the deck too. And Leo Style now on the run. 8th Remnant misses. Doesn't have a blink, and it's a full team wipe for Beastcoast.
That battle trance was not good, unfortunately. Like, he knows that this Chrono is going to be coming out, right? You can't just wait to use battle trance until Chrono is going to be used. You're tanky enough with the Satanic that you should be surviving it. Like, they don't have good damage output for the Chronosphere. It's literally just the Void, which you should be able to survive. Unfortunately, because he has no BKB either, the Spirit Vessel's really hurting him now. And if he doesn't get a good battle chance off in the fight, their damage output on this Radiant side is really limited. I think getting this Ench with the duel was the biggest thing they could have done. Like, she's doing so much damage in comparison to like how easy she is to kill, right? It's very glass cannon on the Ench, even if she does tank up for quite a while with the Untouchable.
Sonic Wave did hit a couple of heroes. It did push the Legion away. Oh, MJZ. Is this free duel damage? It might be. Yeah. Okay. And now at 138.
Yeah, this Viper, 2-11 and 7, has not had the game impact they were hoping for, I don't think. Yeah, it made the laning stage really difficult for the Timbersaw, but is it worth it if you're not doing anything for the rest of the game? Like, yeah, the break's nice, but they have BKBs now, so...
Orb of Destruction for Thunder Predator.
Okay, I mean, that's nice. Again, like, because the Queen of Pain hasn't itemized for damage, and Ench is like really susceptible to just getting killed and dying, they're relying so much on this troll, and unfortunately, when they're playing against the Chronosphere, like, it's not reliable damage, right? Like, he just gets chronoed every fight on the troll, and then they don't really do anything on Thunder Predator.
Now they have the initiation. They don't have to time walk into a Chronosphere. They can just spit up and gobble out. Or, sorry, gobble up and spit out the Void on top of the team.
I really think this troll needs a pistol as well. But it's so awkward to build, because then you just don't have any damage items, right? Like, feels really bad, but I'd prefer for him to go for, like, a damage item like the Butterfly, then I guess, and just take, I don't know, mid, Frank.
Frank? In trouble as that was the gobble up and the spit out. They look over for Matthew. He's got Spider Legs, TP attempt, but there's the 8th Remnant with the first hit bash afterwards, and Frank all of a sudden being very easily taken with. Void has Chronosphere. Dust ready for this Viper.
Oh no.
Beastcoast, all of a sudden, look at what the net worth switch was. It was a 4,000 net worth lead for Thunder Predator, and all of a sudden, it just turned so heavily in the favor of Beastcoast after that one fight.
The thing is, this Void picks a Butterfly, right? And all of a sudden, it's like, well, we can't kill the Void anymore. Unless we get, like, really insanely lucky with our roots. But even then, like, he has Chronosphere. So as long as he gets the Chrono off in a fight before he dies, then it feels like he can't die. So, like, as much as the net worth was in the favor on the Radiant side, they just don't have the heroes to deal with this. And Queen of Pain's trying to split push top, but they're just losing their base.
Nah, don't take it quickly enough for it to really matter. Maybe if you had the Troll up there, too, it would push them back, but then that means the Troll's not in to defend, and they can probably heavily commit on your base. On top of all this, what I started to realize when I looked at where the Troll was in terms of experience and where the Void is 5, almost 6 levels ahead of the Troll. I mean, that is disgusting. Is the experience difference that's so much in favor of Beastcoast, and it's been that way almost the entire game. It's either been close or very far forward for them.
Leostar really needs to get to this level 25 now on the Queen of Pain. I think that's the best chance they have because it basically gives them more catch, right, with the Fear. Where if they can get a Fissure into a follow-up Fear, they have more time in which to try and burst people down. Unfortunately, they're playing against Timber, who did end up going Halberd, by the way, which I think is really important up against this Troll, even if he does have status resistance. Like, you can just throw him up in the air with Yules as well if you get the chance, because he has no BKB. Like, it's such a difficult game for MNZ.
I also want to compliment Moose, who came in and just, you know, he is coaching, but I don't know if he's played with this team at all or much. And he's made quite the impact in this one game. Leo Style spotted by Moose, speaking of him. Now he's got the silence because he does have that axe, so Moose is level 19. I don't understand how Moose has more experience than Troll, and I mean, Troll seems to have just been moving up the experience ladder so slowly.
Yeah, well, they've just been grouping up as 5 all the time, right, on Thunder Predator really early on, which is why they were so far behind in XP for, like, even when they were ahead.
30k, man. That is... That's dozen levels.
Probably also it's just this Viper just isn't doing anything, right? He just dies every single time before he can get any XP.
Let's take a look at the hero levels. 13 for the Viper compared to the 16 of the Snapfire. 15 for the Earthshaker compared to the 20 of the Void Spirit.
They get a leveler for the Radiant side. Could be decent on Troll, but he has Orb of Destruction, which he probably wants to keep because he has attack speed anyway. And I really like that he's got this MKB queued up now. Like, I think getting this damage item, like we talked about, like Abyssal's nice for the lockdown, but it feels really awkward because it's not raw damage. But he changes to BKB. I really think, like, the thing is, this BKB is nice, right, because of the Vessel and everything. Like, you feel like you need it, but if you don't do damage to anybody in the fight, you can't kill anybody. Like, you have to play risky at this point to try and win the game. I don't know. Feels like a last-ditch attempt here for Thunder Predator.
And that's something that they're probably going to need to do. They have to kill this Void. And now Tomato already spots him, and he'll pop the Minotaur horn.
I feel like the Shaker is just try and...
There's going to be a Chrono, and tries to catch Frank on the edge. But now Chris Luck going in with the duel, hits the Lincolns. MNZ moving onto the Void Spirit. Moose is in trouble to get the kill onto this Void. Now a 1-for-1. MJZ drops. Chris Luck trying to man fight here. But with the damage from Frank, it feels like it's just overwhelming for a second. The buyback on this Viper. Do they have enough to take out this Legion with the Echo Slam? They do. They look over at this Void. And now Time Walk forward, still trying to finish off MNZ. Yules, Chakram, right on him with the Whirling Death. Also lost Leo Style, so what looked to be good for Thunder Predator is now falling apart heavily as they lose Matthew too, and Frank's going to be next. Frank on the run, Solar Crest. And Frank
MJZ
surviving, but MGZ just bought back, so he's dead for 75.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Like, you're playing... I don't know. Like, the BKB is really good. It saved him there. They get the kill on the Legion, but he just buys back, comes to the fight, and all of a sudden, like, you're just out of steam on the Troll, unfortunately. And this is what I mean. BKB's great, but you have no damage. So when you're trying to man fight this Void, he is always going to come out in front, unfortunately.
They have Glyph in a second. I'll just let the racks fall for Megas. Hold their Glyph for now. You've got level 25 on the Faceless Void going into that backtrack. Almost level 25 for the Timber Saw. Mega Creeps, it's doable. I mean, we saw in that fight there, they needed the buyback on the Legion, but now the duel comes in onto the Enchantress, and that might just be a nail or one of the nails into the coffin of Game 2. No Chronosphere, no duel at the moment. They'll buy back Minotaur Horn, trying to get this kill onto the Legion Commander. Fire Snap Cookie away, Whisper the target, so is the Void Spirit. Dissimulate as well as the Resonant Pulse. And this has really been a struggle for the side of Thunder Predator in this fight. And yeah, there's the throw in from the Snapfire. They get the kill onto the Queen of Pain. They look over at MJZ. MNZ without the BKB, there's not really much he can do. The damage from Frank is high, but it's not enough. And this time there will be a GG. This time it will be called by Thunder Predator, pushing us to a game 3.
Cast the game yet? There's only been 2 games. I don't think we have.
Beastcoast EG was the only one.